Hello everyone! I'm so excited because today's regularly scheduled YouTube video lands on Christmas Eve. So as a little Christmas present from Steve and I to all of you, we decided that a real-time coloring session with some fun Christmas music would be a really good idea. So Steve, will you cue the Christmas music for me? And I hope you enjoy it. We're going to sort of run it softly in the background while I'm working. And I thought I would just sort of tell you my thought process as I'm coloring, and you can just relax and enjoy the video. So for this session, we're going to be using Simple Bliss Christmas Volume 3. This is Pack B, and these are the coloring cards. Brand new here at Coloring Bliss. You can get them at the print shop. We also have a set that is Spring Garden, if you're looking for something that's not Christmassy to color. And they come with this really cute little stand so that you can keep it on your desk just like me and display them, and they're handy and ready to grab, or you can throw them in your pencil case, the cards, and take them with you. They're really versatile, and I highly recommend you follow the link in the video description and come check it out. Now, what should we do for our coloring? I think we'll take whatever is the first card here in this deck and use it as our warm-up and get started here. And it happens to be the cover one, the bells. Very fun. We can use some blingy supplies and make it all festive and fun. So I'm going to set it here on my desk, and I think the first thing I want to do is give it a fun background, and that will sort of inspire me to know what to do with the rest of it. I'm feeling maybe yellow and red, sort of a goldish red background would be fun. So I'm going to bring up some of my supplies that I've been using lately to do backgrounds. Let's move Simple Bliss Spring Garden out of the way because we're going to have all kinds of art supplies going here. And I'll set this up right here so you can see what I'm doing. This little glass board I like to use for my backgrounds. It's just handy, and I can sort of set up the trays here on the side. These trays hold my ink pads, and I can grab a magnet that will hold it in place and kind of act like a handle so I can rotate it and work on it. So let's pick some colors from my mini distress inks. Recently I was very blessed to have Tim Holt send me the full set of distress ink pads, the mini ones, and I've been really enjoying them. I did a full, I think it's a 3-part tutorial workshop series where I teach you how to use these distress inks, how to organize them, and how to blend with them, the different tools to use, and how to use color theory to choose your background and your foreground colors. It's a really fun 3-part workshop series, and I highly recommend you come on over to Coloring Bliss and become a member of the Coloring Academy. You get access to hundreds of coloring pages and resources. There's over 1,000 there now because we've been building it up for so many years. And there's hundreds of hours of coloring tutorials, plus you get a discount. So if you do want to purchase some of the new coloring cards, you get a discount at the print shop with your membership. So come check it out. Okay, oh, I was going to pick some colors. Let's see, we want something sort of golden and red. I think that would make a fun background. I'm being drawn to mustard seed. It feels very, but fossilized amber. That one's really pretty too. Let's do fossilized amber and festive berries. Those look like good colors to start our fun here. So we need set number 13 and set number 11. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Here's 13 right here in this box, and here's 11. So I can move this one out of the way, and we need festive berries in this box. That's this one. It sits right there in my tray. This is all the trays here, the magnets, the boards that I'm using are all by Glassboard Studio. I'll put a link in the video description to their website. The tools they use are awesome. They make such amazing things. Fossilized amber was the golden color I chose. So I'll put that here. And then I need a blending brush for both of those. And I've got my blending brushes back here. So we need something sort of red and we need something sort of yellow. Okay. All right, let's make a pretty background. I'm going to take the lids off here. I want the background to feel sort of out of focus, blended beautifully, sort of a blurry bokeh type background is what I'm going to go for here. That's what I love to do with my distress inks. I'm going to let's start with the festive berries. Load it up with my brush. And what I usually do is start off the card and start my rotations. And I usually start with a light to medium pressure and then build up to a heavy pressure as I go. Okay. And then I usually like to put odd numbers of ink blobs on my background. So here's 2 blobs, and I'm going to put at least 3 of the festive berries, and then we'll do probably 3 of the fossilized amber. Let's go right here. I'm gonna have to grab my smaller blending brushes so we can get into the little details, and I'm okay if some of the ink gets on the illustration because usually when you color over it, that just goes away. Okay, now I've got another brush with more yellow type staining on it, so there won't be so much cross-contamination. Let's go ahead and do this corner right here first. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty combination. Okay, get in here with the yellow and blend it into the red. You guys get to listen to pretty Christmas music. I'm sitting here in a quiet art studio. I can hear Rose snoring. And ever so often I hear Steve. He's over at his desk typing. How are you doing, Steve?
Good.
Good. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we have 1 blob here of yellow, another blob here, and now we'll have our 3rd blob here. So I like working in 3s. It just looks really good to my eye, makes for a good composition. Okay, that's looking really good. Let's get my smaller tools. I have these small blending brushes, and they came with, I'll pull this one out because it's yellow. They came with a string on the end, and I hate the strings. I just haven't had a moment to sit down and get rid of all those strings, but I really hate them. They're just in the way. I'm never going to hang these up, so I'm just going to cut them all off. I'm going to take that magnet and put it out of the way for a minute so I can get in between in these little nooks and crannies. So I guess we're going to go for gold bells. So I'm thinking now about the different products I have that are gold. On the back wall I did a holiday mandala, and I'll show it to you there. And it's all acrylic, shiny metallic acrylics. You can't tell because I can't move it in the light, but there is a lot of gold, so I could use that product to do the gold if I want to. But I think gold will look really pretty with this yellowish gold background that we've built up here. Okay.
Did you ever try those Schmincke, the new ones?
Not yet. And I'm kind of waiting. Steve's talking about that video we did a couple weeks ago about the Schmincke Aqua bronzes, and we had trouble with the gold. And at the end of the video, Steve suggested I purchase the other colors and see if we have the same problems, or was it just a fluke with my little set of gold that I received. Let me show you what we're talking about. We're talking about these guys right here. These are Aqua bronzes by Schmincke. The silver works amazing, but the gold had to have gum arabic added to it so it would stick. I reached out to Schmincke and got a response. So Steve, I kind of thought I would wait to open up the other jars that we purchased because Steve wanted me to buy more colors and wait until we get the response from Schmincke. They are confused why I had such trouble with my little gold bronzes, the aqua bronzes. So they have sent me a few emails and we're trying to figure out what to do about it. Okay, this kit had fossilized amber. I'm going to put that away where it belongs. And festive berries goes in this kit here. Love how I have these organized so that you can find all the kits and keep them all where they're supposed to be. Okay, and we've got a finished background, but I might add like gold dots in the background. I think that would be really pretty. So let's clean up my work surface with some wipes. I love how easy the distress inks are to clean up. Just like that. I'll keep that off to the side. Put these on and just move this off until we're ready to go again with another background. Okay, here we are. All right, so now we're going to choose some colors for the foreground. I think green is obvious. It will look really pretty. We could do greens and golds. What else could we do? Let's grab my color wheel. If I can find one here. And we have a background featuring red and yellowish orange. We put that there. That's definitely a yellow orange that we used. So if we do a square tetratic color scheme, you can see it points to yellow orange, the square right here, and to red. So we could use green and blue violet. Those colors should look really good on here. So I'm going to put a clip on here so we can remember what our plan is. By the way, this little color wheel is part of the Coloring Academy. When you become an Academy member, you get access to this little color wheel. It's so handy. I'm going to take a drink. Okay, so let's go ahead and color these bells. I'm wondering about blue violet with green details. We can do a really light blue violet. This is my blue violet here. I've got my B32. Okay, so we're going to use Icy Periwinkle and color up these bells, and this is a nice light color, so we can go right over the details. Because I'm going to probably use some gel pen. Oh, that looks pretty. I'll try to call out all the colors I'm using in case you get inspired and you want to color something similar. But hopefully watching me do this, I guess we're doing violet on all 3 bells. Hopefully watching me do this and my thought process and all that will help inspire you to kind of know how to do this on your own. Okay, now I've got the Ohuhu Honolulu marker in BV08, and it is, how do you say that? Havelock blue. Havelock blue. The Honolulu markers have the nice brush tip. Okay, we're going to just add a shadow like that to the left side of each bell. Quick shadow and then blend it out a little bit with V32 Icy Periwinkle. This is this kind of shadow is a more bold, illustrative type shadow that you see in cartoons a lot, animation. So it's not, you don't have to get rid of that harsh line, you kind of leave it there on purpose. Okay, I'm liking this blue violet a lot. I was thinking of adding green, but I don't know. Blue violet's really speaking to me. It's really popping with the gold. But I think we'll still add some green in the details. Okay, so we've got the base colored. Now we get to start adding the bling and the fun. I've got back here a set of sparkly gel pens that we recently, well, not recently, I think it's been a few weeks now, maybe even a couple months ago, we did the Grabie glitter gel pens, and I've been wanting to use them again. So I had them kind of handy here. So these are Grabie Jumbo Glitter Gel Pens, 18 colors. They're supposed to have 800% more ink. I don't know if I believe that or not. We're going to pull out gold and green and blue violet, and let's grab red too. Red. Okay, so I pulled these colors because it's the colors of the background, and the green and the blue violet are the colors that our color scheme suggested would go well with the background. Okay, so I think we'll start with the blue violet gel pen and just fill in these little baubles on the string. Okay, that looks pretty. Might zoom down a little bit for you now that we're done with the background. Hopefully I remember to zoom out again when it's time to do more. Let's see, where else? If we make this line here blue, then these details up here could be green. Okay. Well, for not having touched these gel pens in several weeks, they are flowing beautifully. I think I want more green. That doesn't seem like enough green. It doesn't feel like it's in the right place. So I'm going to color this bottom part right here green. Like I said, I try to work in odds. So we have 2 green sections now, the round circles and right here. And maybe we need a third. We could go like this and add a third section with the green gel pens. Okay, let me move that in the light so you can see how it's looking. Pretty. Okay, let's add 3 little sections of green here too. So we'll go 1, do the diamonds in green. And let's not forget this part in blue. Whoa, that was a lot of ink came out. A lot more than normal. I wonder what happened there. Yeah, it's like it's almost dripping out of that pen. Let's go ahead and do this band too. Okay, and then let's do the bottom of this bell green. I like the glitter ink is slightly translucent, so the shadow that we built on the bell still shows up through the ink we're laying down. Okay, we need a third spot to be green. How about another circle type shape up here? Good, and we might as well follow through with that here on this bell. Then they all have that green on the top. That helps them feel cohesive. Where else? We could do this little snaky stripe green. Good. And then we'll do right here green too. So each bell has 3 sections of green. Nice. Okay, let's add some red. Maybe a stripe of red right here. This is a crunchy pen. 1, and then we could do some circles here for our second section of red. And then how about the bottom of the belt red? See, those illustration lines still show up through the transparent ink. Very nice. So 3 things of red. Let's do the inside of these loop-de-loos red. We gotta get 3 spots of red on this bell too. 1, 2, and about a dot on top of each diamond. Good. Now our third and final bell. 1. Oh, let's do the bottom of the bell red. 2, and then I'm going to just follow this line, the sneaky line. So it has 2 sneaky lines now, 1 red and 1 green. Okay. Now I think for the gold, I'm going to put the gold out here. Let's see if it stands out enough. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I like to pair the dots in little 3s. That's my dryer. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break and go change my laundry. But I want to get all this ink on here first so it can dry really good. I'm going to go ahead and put some gold dots on the red sections too. Because when I come back, I want to add some white highlights onto our bell, give them a little shine. All right, let's let that sit and dry, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and let's take a look here at our card. Oh, it's looking so good. I'm going to add some white highlights. This is the white gel pen that we discovered in a video just a couple weeks ago. It works really good. Now these bells already have illustrated lines right here, like it's a highlight. So I'm going to go right over those lines. And add our white highlight. Good, and I'm going to just go straight line like that. Highlight down here too. And the little striker inside the bell needs a white line. That blue ink is fighting that white line, so it's going to need a second coat. Okay, I like that. Now the background, I'm wondering if we need to add some lines, but I kind of just like it. It's just soft and simple. Pretty, pretty. Okay, that's card number 1. As soon as it dries, I'm going to put my a date on the back so I can remember when I colored it. Make sure it's good and dry. The blue ink is still fighting the white. That's interesting. I might have to go 3 layers of white. Dry the ink. Okay. And we'll write the date. For me, the date is the 20th, 12/20/25. Okay, I like it. Let's put it on display so we can enjoy it while we color the next one. I like it a lot. Makes me want to hang it in the back. I'm just going to grab the next one, which is an ornament. And it's got a heart in the middle, so I'm thinking something with reds. I wonder how it would look. I've been wanting to try that sticker effect where you make the illustration look like a sticker. So I wonder if we did an analogous, or not analogous, but a monochromatic color scheme in the background, and then use reds on here, but do the sticker effect. And it's hard for me to explain the sticker effect. You may have seen it already in the coloring groups. Put this away. Try to clean up as I go so that it's easy. When I'm done with my coloring session, I don't have a huge mess to clean up. It's interesting, these, well, they're not exactly the same. Okay, just wondered if they were coming from the same manufacturer. Okay, I'll keep these handy in case we want to add some more gel pen effects. Let's bring this back up. Okay, let me zoom back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Put that in the middle. And we want to pick some reds. So we could do, for the light red, we could do spun sugar, and then let's do lumberjack plaid and aged mahogany for the dark red. So we need set 12, 18, and 4. It's not that one. 12, 18, and 4. Here's 12, aged mahogany. In there. 4 has spun sugar, our light. And then 18 has lumberjack plaid. This one, right? I think so. We did 4. Set 4, set 18, and set 12. Keep those handy. Take away later. This chart I got off of Ranger Ink's website. And it's a really great one. Kind of puts them into color families for you. Okay, I'll put the dark red down low. The mid-tone red here. And our light red, which is basically a pink, up there. Got a little ink on my thumb. Okay, and then we need a red brush. And let's start with the light. And again, I'm going to work it in threes. So 1, 2. Let's move it this way so it's more comfortable. Now the Distress inks also have re-inkers, so if I feel like my ink pad is getting dry, I can order more. Or I can get the bigger size. They make the Distress inks in this size as well. So that's another option. But I have everything organized so well with the mini Distress inks, I don't see myself changing over to the large pads unless I start doing more more stamping. Okay, 3 splotches of Lumberjack Plaid. Love that name. Again, we're going for that bokeh effect where it looks out of focus and like something's going on in the background, but you can't quite see. And then this is Aged Mahogany for our dark red. We'll do 3 splotches of Aged Mahogany. 1, 2, and let's go right here for 3. Okay, I like it. I'm feeling like we need maybe make this Aged Mahogany a little bigger over here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we can clean up our ink pads now. These trays hold the ink pads so still, so you can really go for it with your blending tools, and then it keeps them organized as you're working with them. This one had Festive Berries in it. Did I put Festive Berries in the wrong one? No, that was Lumberjack. This one has Aged Mahogany. Yeah, Aged Mahogany goes in here. And one more box for Spun Sugar. Okay. Clean up. All right, so now we have a little ornament that I also want to do in reds. I think we could do it in greens with a pop of red in the middle. Let's do that. We can still try the sticker effect, but we're going to shift gears and go green. So I'm going to grab G34, these three, in my Honolulu Ohuhu markers. I've got Deep Jade Green, G316, G311 Jade Green, and G34 Pale Green. Those three colors. So we'll start with the lightest green. So this part we're going to do all green. And I wasn't very careful, so there's a lot of red in this green area from the background. So hopefully we'll be able to just work with it like it's a shadow. Give a 3D effect to the ornament. I think we'll do the top of the ornament red to match the red heart in the middle. But we'll do this part green. Okay, now my mid-tone green, which is the jade green. Leave it light in the center, I think is what I'm going to do. And the darkest green right in here for the shadow. Back to my mid-tone green. We're going to blend that line out a little bit. And back to my lightest green, which is pale green. And blend that out. Looking good. Okay. Need to kind of let this soak into the fibers of the paper, and then if we need to blend some more, we can. Okay, now that red up here and the red on, how should we do those reds? Let's think here. We have two hearts. The center heart we could do in a gel pen, and then the outer heart in alcohol marker. Let's do that. So for my reds, I think that's this trio right here. We have, for the light, R22 Ballet Pink. For the main red, we have R014 Deep Vermilion. And for my dark red, I have Red Bean E713. Okay, so we'll start with our lightest red. Color in the whole section. I'd like to color one that's more like blues and silvers. Okay, now our mid-tone red, deep vermilion. Going to do some flicks like that. And just go on in here like this. That's quite a jump between that light and the mid-tone red. So I'm going to color some of that red onto my work surface and pick it up with my light pink and blend out that transition, sort of creating a third color is what we're doing here. A transition color. This is one of the reasons I love working on a glass surface, because I can do this really quick and easy. Okay, that's looking better. It's a nice transition there, and then we have our dark red, which is red bean. Just add a little bit of that to keep it even more shape and dimension. Oh, I should put a little red bean up here too. Good. Okay, I'm liking that, but let's color the center with a gel pen. So I think we need some red and green here. Let's go for this red and this green. And after we get this colored, we can try that sticker effect, which I've never done before. So that should be an adventure we can do together. Okay, then I'm going to bring in the green and color every other line. These stripes green. Pretty, pretty. I like the way this is looking. And again, I like that the gel pen is a little translucent, so the shading I built up underneath this ink with the alcohol markers is still showing through. So we still get that 3D effect. All right, let's move this in the light and see how it's looking. Fun. Love it. Okay, for the sticker effect. Oh, the plug for the cap, for the pen, is stuck in the cap. That is annoying. How are we going to get that out? I have some tweezers, or maybe... come on. There, got it. Well, that's annoying. Okay, where were we? Oh, I was also going to add a white highlighter too. Again, we'll just kind of follow the illustration lines like that. Like that. Okay, that looks good. Now we could do the sticker effect with the white gel pen, but I'd rather use an acrylic marker because it's going to be chunkier. I'm going to grab this Ohuhu set here and flip to this nice chunky white gel pen. I mean, acrylic marker. Okay, give it a shake. And then the idea is we add a white border around the whole thing to make it look like it's a sticker that you could peel off of the background. Like I said, I've never done this before. Let's make sure this white is flowing, and it's, oh yeah, we've got flow. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna go for it. I've seen this done on pages where you have a whole background and you can make like the person that's in the foreground look like it was a sticker added to the coloring page. I think we're going to need to do 2 coats to make it really white. But I've been wanting to try this for quite a while. Okay. Whoop, throwing things. I think it's looking like a sticker. Let's dry this. Okay, now you can see the white has gone a little pink because it's mixing with the Distress ink background. So a second coat should work really good here to bring back the white. there's a little hair or something on my acrylic marker tip. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, back to work. Alright, let's dry that and see if we need to go one more coat. That distress ink is really strong. Sure, let's go one more. Why not? It doesn't take long. I'd like to try this technique again when I have a full illustrated background. This is super great practice before I do that kind of thing. And that was one of the visions I had for these coloring cards, is that they are a really great place to practice before you commit yourself on a full page that you've worked hours and hours on. Ooh, I like it. I like it. My white highlights here need a little second coat. The white on the green is doing great. Just the white on the red is struggling. There. Okay, I think we can call this one finished. Fun and simple. So I think we've colored two now. Yeah, two. Let me dry this off really good before we flip it over and write the date. I think we'll go ahead and color one more together. 12, 20, 25. I'll put this one on display now. Fun. So let's clean up. Red with the red. Green with the green. The green markers away. Markers away. Another thing I haven't done yet with these new cards, I've done colored pencil, I've done alcohol marker, and the distress inks, but I haven't done acrylic paint on these yet. And I'm curious how it would work. Let's see what the next card is. If we just randomly take the third card. Oh, we have some cute mittens. Those would be good in blue. We could do blue. I don't know if I want to do a full silver background or not. Blue with silver though, and grays. Let's see what we've got in the distress inks. Because we could do just leave it white close to the illustration and do sort of blue vignette, or gray. Let's see what colors we have. We have hickory smoke. That would make, or lost shadow. Those would be an interesting thing to do a vignette with. Should we try? I've never done gray hickory smoke set 14. Right here on top. And that would go well with blues and silvers. I like it. Try something new. Okay. Load up hickory smoke. We need something we can do gray with. Do we have a brush that hasn't been used? No, but we could go for blue. Okay, so a vignette means it's darker on the edges and it transitions to lighter, almost, well, you can go all the way to white in the center, and it's supposed to direct your eye to the main foreground or illustration. So if we go ahead and do just the edges with hickory smoke. And it's going to have a tint of blue to it because we're using a blue brush, which I'm happy with. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now before that blue wears out, I'm going to do this corner too. This is really pretty for a vignette effect. I am a happy, happy girl. Kind of gives it a snowy day feel. Just turn it all the way around. Hi Steve, would you like to see my sticker?
Sure.
See, this is supposed to be a sticker effect. Does it look like you can peel it off?
Yeah, it kind of does.
That's the sticker effect.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then here's...
I like your bells.
Thank you.
Oh, I really like that.
We did a square tetratic color scheme with it.
Ooh, nice.
And now we're doing a vignette with gray on here. We're having fun.
Looks like fun.
Okay, almost done with our vignette effect. It's pretty fast. A couple little spots here and here look like they need a little more ink to finish it up. Didn't start it off so it went on kind of aggressively there. That's all right. We can live with it. Maybe a little darker on the other side to kind of balance it out. Okay, I like it, but I'm second guessing my thoughts on the blue. As far as doing blue on the mittens, is it going to be too much blue? Because we had so much blue with that hickory smoke that we did here. It's so pretty. Kind of just want to leave it like that. So pretty. Okay, let's clean up our board. I need to wash my brushes, get the ink cleaned out so there's not as much contamination, but that looks beautiful. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, let's bring up the color wheel to help us. What color would look good with this? Do we go blues? It's more of a blue-violet feeling going on here. So what's the opposite of blue-violet? We could do yellow-oranges and more of a gold effect on... I really wanted to do silver. What if we bring up the split complementary? We have blue violet in the background. Split complementary would be orange and yellow, or blue, green, and orange, or red, violet, and yellow. It really wants us to go to gold. If we go to triadic, we have yellow, green, blue, violet, and red, orange. But I'm thinking split complementary with blue, violet, or it gave me more options instead of less, and so now I'm even more confused what to do. I know. I can add silver, like stars or silvery snowflakes in the background, and then I can go for the orange, red orange, and yellow orange that it really wants me to do on the mittens. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to start by doing, let's do yellow orange for the mittens with red orange for the details. So let me remind you, we're on blue violet. Oh, it's yellow and orange. Okay, good thing I double checked. So blue violet is where we are starting because that's kind of what we got on the background. And it's splitting out into yellow and orange, so we can do some gold details. And we could still do the silver on there. Yeah, so let's start with yellow. And I might just go to yellow orange. Let's just go straight to yellow orange. But then, yeah, oh, make up your mind, Jennifer. Make up your mind. Yellow orange is Y333. These three. Okay. The reason I'm going to go to yellow orange is because it is the complementary. So we could do a complementary analogous color scheme. This one right here. And that means we get to use all three of these colors on this other side. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with yellow orange. But if I start with yellow, make up your mind, Jennifer. We're going to start with yellow. No, we're going to do yellow. I'm committing yellow orange. We're committing Rose. Okay, here we go. Yellow orange, but I'm not going to do, I'm going to preserve the snowflake, and we'll have to decide later if it's a gold snowflake or a silver snowflake, because I can't decide. I'm having too many good colors to choose from. Does that ever happen to you? Filling in the whole thing except the snowflake with our lightest yellow orange, which is color Y34 Eggnog Yellow, in case you're curious. Okay, so far I am liking this. I'm feeling confident. to decide where our shadows and highlights are going to be. I'm looking at the illustration and they kind of have highlights on both the left and the right, so that doesn't help us. Sometimes the illustration will show a little hint so you know where to go with your lights. Okay, now we're going for our mid-tone, which is Y111 Mustard, that color. And I think we'll kind of do it like we did the ornament and have the shading coming from both sides like this, so it's more like a rounded shape. Okay. It's a pretty color. Okay, I like that. And then we can use the dark yellow orange, which is Y216 Caramel. And build in that shadow. Just like that. I like the color so far. I'm happy with it. Now back to our mid-tone color to blend out the transition between the darkest color and the mid-tone. Like that. This mixed media paper is doing so good. Maybe a little more of the mid-tone right in there, like that. Okay, and then back to the lightest tone, Eggnog Yellow, to blend out the transition between the mid-tone and the lightest tone. Hopefully, when we're done here, look nice and rounded. This is why you go through the lighter colors faster, because of all this blending you do. Okay, now we have the string. And we're going to start the string out with the lightest color. Whew, almost went out of lines there. And then I'm going to go ahead and build a shadow first. So I'm skipping to the darkest shadow. We need a shadow right here where the string crosses on top. And then a shadow right here where the string goes into the mitten. And then we'll go to the mid-tone and just add a little to connect the lightest color and the darkest color. Okay, I like it. Now for some details. Our color scheme says we can use orange, or yellow. So if we use gold and a darker orange gel pen, so we have this orangey gel pen. It's almost a red orange, but we're going to call it orange. And let's do the stripes on the tips of the mittens with the orange. Cute. I want these mittens. Oh, Rylan, my eldest son, just showed up with my grandson. Do you want to say Merry Christmas to everyone? Come here. Oh,
Just woke up.
Just woke up. Oh, what do you think of all the colors? Oh, so many colors. And little Rose back there. How old is Rowan now?
He's almost 8 months.
Whoa! Almost 8 months.
Just a few days shy now.
Wow. He loves hanging out in the art studio. I have a big bucket of old markers that he plays with. He loves it. Yeah, look right up here. Yeah, say hi. Hi. He's got 4 little teeth on the bottom now. Yeah, and he likes to eat all kinds of solid foods now. Yeah. Well, thank you for visiting. Yeah, I'm almost done with my mittens. All right, back to Daddy. Thanks for coming up. Oh, I'm kind of in love with him. He's so sweet. So much fun to be a grandma, especially at Christmas. Okay, we have stripes here on the wrist part. So I'm going to do some orange in here too. And we'll save the yellowy gold for the snowflake. Good. I'm really lucky we have an apartment built in our basement. So my grandson and his mom and dad live there. Rent is so expensive now. We are so blessed that we can offer a good price to them that they can afford, and it means Grandma and Grandpa get daily grandparent time. It's pretty fun. Okay. Now let's bring up the yellow. See how the snowflakes look with the yellowy gold color. Ooh, that's flowing really good. Almost too good. Like the blue violet, remember? That one was flowing really well too. Let me go here and see if you can see how fast this ink is coming out. And how thick. I'm having trouble keeping it in the lines, it's so thick. There. Now our color scheme was orange, orange, and yellow, going along with our complementary analogous with the blue violet. So I'm thinking about how to do that little sprig of greenery. Almost there. Cute. Let's do the orange on the berries. They'll look a little more orangey over here. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to color that part. I don't think I was. Oh well, let's be consistent and do it there too. Okay, now the green. Let's use a blue-green to kind of keep it closer to, let's just go green. it's not going to be a lot of green. Yep, that looks cute. I will add a little dark green. So I'm using jade green, number G311. Okay. Grab the dark green, which is deep jade green, G316. And just add a little shading there, just like that. And back to G311 to blend it up. It's too small of an area to worry about a 3-color blend, so we did a 2-color blend. Look how cute, but I do want to add some silver out in the background. Maybe silver and blue, the blue violet. This is a blue violet and silver. We'll pull both out and decide what to do. Cute. I'm going to do the triple dots with the blue. And then we'll add snowflake star type shapes with the silver. Okay, that looks good. Don't want to do too many because we got to leave room for the silver that I've been wanting to use this whole time. Hold it steady. Okay, I'm going to put some here in the white. Can you hear Rose snoring? So I have a cute little red and white dress I'm going to put on Rose for Christmas. That'll be so fun. She hates wearing clothes. Let's do a snowflake right here. Good. Little one down here. All right, I think I like that. Now we need to add some white highlights onto the mittens with our white gel pen. Again, I'm going to follow the illustration marks. Like that. And a little on the thumb. rotate. Okay, I like it. Let's put a little highlight on a couple of the leaves. And I'm tempted to do some white. Nope, don't overdo it. Leave it the way it is. Okay, let's hit it with a blow dryer to dry all that ink and make sure we like how it looks. All right, we've been working for about an hour and a half now. My laundry machine is singing to me again, so it's a perfect time to finish up. Look how cute. Let me show you straight down, and I'm going to zoom back so we can see all three illustrations that we did. And I didn't put my date on here yet. 12, 20, 25. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed just some pretty simple, easy coloring, just playing with different effects. I'm really feeling like this background here is too boring, but we were going after the sticker effect on that one, so I'm going to leave it as it is, but right now I'm wanting to add bling to it because the other two have the bling and it looks so cute. Let's move them all in the light so you can see them shine and shimmer. So much fun. I'll put links to all the products that I possibly can. Remember, if you want to get some cards like this, but you're thinking no for Christmas, I have the Simple Bliss Spring Garden sets, Pack A and Pack B. So 100 cards here. If you buy both of them, you get a discount when you buy them together. They come with the stand so that you can display them on your desk, either blank, like I've got mine right now, just blank, or you can put a finished one up so you can enjoy how it looks with a finished one, either way. And we have more Simple Bliss coloring cards planned in the future, like for Valentine's Day. So you should at least become a free member over at Coloring Bliss so that you get notified when new products land, so you can not miss out. And I hope you have a great Christmas, and make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell because we have a really cool giveaway planned. And it's coming very soon. Probably the first of the new year we'll do this giveaway. So make sure you're following. I don't want you to miss out. Thank you. I hope you and your family and your friends are cozy and warm and really enjoy this Christmas season. I hope you have time to do some coloring and do something creative so that you can fill that part of your soul. Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope you all have a wonderful, colorful, blissful day. Bye-bye. You gonna say bye, Rose? She's snoring.